Chapter 6 Hachiko. In November 1923, a small puppy was born in a barn in Odate, Japan. In December 1924, Masai Chiyomatsu, who had studied at the Imperial University of Tokyo, gifted the puppy to Ueno Hidesabaru, his former professor. Ueno named the puppy Hachiko. The little dog adored his master, and they formed an incredible, unshakable bond that would go on forever. Every morning, when Professor Ueno went to work, Hachiko would accompany him to the Shibuya station, where the professor would catch a train to the university. After his master boarded the train, Hachiko would leave the station, but no matter what, Hachiko would return to the station to greet his beloved master at the end of each day. This routine continued for months. On May 21, 1925, Hachiko watched his friend Professor Ueno board the train as usual, but sadly that day, as he was lecturing his students, the 53-year-old professor suffered a stroke and he died. Therefore, that evening when Hachiko waited at the station, his master did not appear as usual. Hachiko did not know that he would never see his beloved master ever again. After Professor Ueno's death, his wife Yeko moved to a smaller house. She found it difficult to keep a large dog like Hachiko, so she sent him to live with a relative who lived in Asakusa in the eastern part of Tokyo. Though his new home was quite far away from his old place in Shibuya, Hachiko would frequently run back to his former house in Shibuya. In fact, Hachiko missed Professor Ueno so much that he trotted to the train station every morning, and he did the same in the evening. But alas, though the faithful dog's eyes scanned the crowds in the station hopefully every single day, his beloved owner, Ueno, never came back. But Hachiko never forgot him or stopped waiting for him. In 1933, a sculptor named Teru Ando saw Hachiko for the first time at the station. Impressed by the little dog's brave demeanor and his fidelity to his master, Ando decided to make a statue as a tribute to Hachiko. In 1934, a bronze statue was erected in front of the ticket gate of the Shibuya station with a poem engraved on a placard with the title "Lines to a Loyal Dog." Many people came to watch the statue being unveiled, including Professor Ueno's grandchildren. On March 8, 1935, almost 10 years after Professor Ueno had passed away, his faithful dog Hachiko died in Shibuya station. He had spent most of his life waiting for his master. Hachiko's death made front-page news in Japan, and the local people who greatly value the quality of loyalty deeply mourned his passing. Schools in Japan often upheld Hachiko as an example of loyalty, unwavering friendship, and good character. Hachiko was buried next to Professor Ueno, and they were finally reunited.